Kürzlich ein bislang unbekanntes bronzezeitliches Fort entdeckt. Ein Fund, der nicht nur Irlands Geschichte abbildet, sondern auch spannende Parallelen zu mitteleuropäischen Kulturen aufzeigt. Was erzählt uns dieses Fort über das Leben vor über 3000 Jahren? Welche Rätsel gibt es noch zu lösen? Und was bedeutet dieser Fund für das kulturelle Erbe Irlands? So, you found a new Bronze Age fort, close to her home site. How did you first come across this site?
Well, it's very peculiar because I have worked on hill forts and found many hill forts in Sligo, Knocknashee, the Hill of the Fairies, lots of river forts along the Shannon, massive sites, Loch Cara 26-acre fortress. So it's an area I'm very interested in and have published on before. But at Cool Park, and I've worked around the lake, I was preparing a field trip for the University of Notre Dame, which I work with, to the area. And as a school child growing up, we'd have been brought to Cool Park by one of our teachers who runs. So it's an area we were very familiar with. But within the lake of Cool, there's a townland. So Ireland is divided up into these land divisions that are 1500 years old. And one of the names is Dún Owen. Dún, a very common name meaning fortress. Owen. And I said, Dún Owen, there has to be Dún in Dún Owen. So Dún normally refers to a stone fortress. And then I was doing some other digging, and I found out that two Cork archaeologists, some years back, maybe 20 years ago, had noted a rampart across what looked like a peninsula jutting into the lake. And they had looked at it and dismissed it as of dubious antiquity. And this is where archaeologists can get themselves tied up in knots. So I'm looking at their reports in of dubious antiquity. They're assuming because it's in this very large estate that it's a folly. It's built by the Lady Gregory's husband's family as part of something to delight the eye and excite the palate as you come into your big house on a carriage. So within domains you often have fake antiquities because you've newly arrived and you create a false ancestry by building them to pretend, oh, we've been here since the Bronze Age when you've just arrived in the 7th century. So anyway, I had to look at this and I said, that doesn't make sense. It's 2 miles from the house. To get to it, you have to go down along the lake, you have to beach your way, you have to climb up onto a rock island, rock table. So it's absolutely doesn't work at all as a folly because of where it's located. But then when I got to it, it's still very odd because it's within the largest turlough in Ireland. So a turlough is a seasonal lake we get in the karst landscapes of the South Connacht, the Burren area, South Mayo. So these are where the water table is close to the surface and it goes up and down. So I had hints from an excavation series along a roadway that was built close by about 10 years ago. And the archaeologists there said there's so much Bronze Age material on this road scheme, but there was no hill fort near it. No hill forts, and this is a sort of subset of them. We have these very large fortresses in Ireland and across Europe from around 1200 BC to 800 BC. And I was saying, wow, if there's a lot of Bronze Age material and the archaeologists are wondering where the hell is the central place of this, perhaps this is the site. So I went down, had a look, climbed up, and this is not a folly.